North Vietnam at that time. Their allies, Russia and China, knew of those threats. It was only the American public from whom that was very secret, because they would have objected in 1969 and 70 and 71 to threats and commitments and readiness to enlarging the Vietnam War. Now, I knew about those threats from people in the administration who knew of them. I didn't, unfortunately, have documents on those. They didn't give them to me. Some of them could have, but they didn't give them to anyone. And I think they could have very well have averted the actual escalation of the war, which did take place under Nixon. I didn't succeed in that because I didn't have the documents. All I had were documents that went up, the Pentagon Papers, so-called, up to 1968, before Nixon actually came into office. And they showed a pattern of lying to the American people and threatening escalations and carrying out those secret escalations from 1945. It started till 1968, 23 years, 4 presidents, Democrat and Republican. I wanted to suggest that a 5th president, Nixon, was doing the same. And without documents, I failed. I didn't succeed in convincing people that this president, whether they voted for him or not, was still lying and was still carrying on the war. Now, the war was going on. That wasn't a secret. How do they explain that it took a man that they elected to end the war, Nixon, and who said he was ending the war falsely? The war went on for 6 years after 69. I don't think they have an explanation for that. It shows a kind of incuriosity by reporters, historians, last month of the 50th anniversary, because I've seen over and over again what the Pentagon Papers supposedly showed, and I disagree with what they supposedly showed. And that's kind of dismaying, actually, to feel that somehow the point never did get across. But I was indicted, and I faced the 115 years possible sentence. Assange is now facing 175 possible years. It's kind of inflation over the years. But for each of us, that would have been a life sentence.